Ahoy there mates, and welcome back to the channel. My name's Jack and I haven't done a vlog in ages, I realised. I don't think I've done one since I left my parents' house. I've been living in this flat now for 4 months, I can't believe it. Just over actually. I moved in on the 18th or 19th of May, I think, and it's now the 27th of September. So I've been here 4 months, which is a third of a year. I can't believe it. It's insane how much time has passed. And we still look like we just landed, really. I mean, we've got a few bits sorted out. I've got my DVDs over there, I've got my books over there. We've got our TV set up finally. May or may not have a bed. Have the internet, obviously. So we've got a few things sorted out. We've got a washing machine now. We can do laundry! Yes! That's insane that I find that exciting. You know, I swear, it's only when you sort of start living on your own. Well, I'm not living on my own, I'm living with Craig, but we're living independently for the first time, and I swear it's only when you hit that sort of stage in your life you realise why it's so, like, cool or exciting to get a washing machine or anything else, you know, because everything's down to you then, and you realise just how essential this stuff is. Like washing machine, like getting a fridge, because we've got a fridge. We have a freezer, but it's in our garage. We haven't set that up yet. Oh, I'm sorry, I've got something in my eye. So yeah, everything's cool. Everything's kind of coming together. The part that I don't like about living independently is paying bills and council tax and rent and all this stuff. But the bills came through and I was pleasantly surprised at how much we actually didn't owe. So maybe that just shows we're energy efficient. Go us! But my vlog today, I wanted to shall I start that line again? I wanted to discuss something that I thought was important, and it's something I'm sort of encountering more and realising more and more that is true. And it's something I've been experiencing for a while, but I didn't realise until I think recently how it's something that is just flat out unavoidable, and it's important to bring up because it's very easy to take it personally. And that is bad bosses or bad colleagues or bad people that you can't avoid in your life. So you just can't you can't avoid that. Like, I've had a few different jobs now in my life. I think I got my first proper job when I was 20, when I was still at university, it was just before university actually. So that's got to be 5-ish years ago, or just under. And I've always been sort of a waitress or a barista or something along those lines. I've not actually got a job that's in my dream career yet, but that's hopefully coming. But the very first place I worked, it was this hotel come restaurant come bar. It was all sort of included thing. I won't obviously say the names of any of the places that I worked or any names of people for fairly obvious reasons. But the boss that I had there, he was a bit of a nightmare. He had no problem telling his staff that they were useless or stupid or a waste of space. That was the one I got. That's what made me quit. The first job was him calling me a waste of space in front of the customers that I was serving at the time. And another thing that I wanted to point out is, when you come across someone like that in a job, mine was kind of an extreme reaction to just quit on the spot, because I did. I just wrote him a note saying his name, I quit, Jack. And that was it. I left that on his desk and I never went back. I got a call from him. No, I got a call from his brother the next day, who happened to be the head chef at this place. And him I always got on with. He was alright. And I got a call from him saying, are you coming in today? And I said, no, I quit. And he goes, oh, that you know, this is real, is it? You've actually left us. And I went, yeah, sorry. And I told him what had happened with his brother, very diplomatically. You know, I didn't swear, and I didn't, you know, I didn't make a big thing of it, but I did tell him, look, he said this was the situation, I don't appreciate it, so I've left. But like I say, I quit because I could quit. I was still living at home, I still had that sort of safety net, and I had my parents there that, you know, could help me out for a bit, and I got another job fairly quickly, which was lucky, because I needed the money to get to and from uni, really, but I was still kind of living at home, and it wasn't as essential to have a job. I mean, it was still pretty important, but I could afford to quit. But one point that I wanted to make is, don't just quit on the spot if you come across people that give you trouble, because A, you're going to come across them anyway, and B, when you're living independently, you really can't afford to. And I'm leading on to this vlog's kind of all over the place, but I'm kind of leading on to say, every job that I've had, there's been someone that's given me trouble. At least one person in every job has given me crap. And the more jobs I go through, the more I realise that's not going to change. There's always going to be someone that that has an issue with you, that, you know, makes your life hell. And it's just a fact of life. It sucks, but it's a fact. And you're never going to escape that. It doesn't matter how many jobs you go through, there's always going to be someone there. Even if it's a regular customer, it doesn't even have to be someone that works with you, although it has been for me so far. But yeah, I was going to say, don't, like, for anyone who's getting to the point now where they're about to move out and live on their own, or they're about to sort of get their first job or whatever, you are going to come across people like that. You're going to come across monsters. You're going to work with people that hate you. And don't take it personally, because I did to begin with. I thought, I mean, after my first job and my boss there, I thought, did I do something? Yeah, was it me? Was I just like too slow, or was I stupid, or was I missing things that were obvious that I should have known and just didn't get because I'm an idiot? You know, no, it's not you, it's them. It seems to be like, it's almost a requirement that each job has to have someone like that. I don't know what it is. There is always one person. No, that's something my dad always told me when I was growing up, is it doesn't matter where you go, there's going to be a bully. It is like being in school. It's like school never actually ends. This is something else that hit me about my latest job, is how much it's like high school. Now, I only really spent a term in high school, but when I go there, it gives me such sort of flashbacks to being in high school, or school in general, not even necessarily high school. And yeah, because you have the people that sort of form themselves into groups. You've got the popular kids, you've got the outcasts, you've got the bullies, you've got the you've got the girl pack, you know, the popular girls that everyone loves and flirt with everybody. You've got the jocks, and you've got the teachers. Like managers and supervisors, they're no different to teachers, really. And you've just kind of got to stay on the right side of them. But yeah, you'll have the bullies in there. And, well, there's a couple at the job I'm in at the moment, actually, but there is one particular one who I can cope with, to be honest. She does cause me a little bit of trouble, but I can cope with her. And I'm looking for another job. I'm looking to leave that job. I'm looking to quit and find something else. But that's more to do with the fact that I have to get the train in every day. It's not entirely to do with her. I'm not, because like I said, it was this more recent job that made me realise, hang on, there's always going to be people. You know, she's just another she's just another version of the boss I had in my very first job. My very first job, it was him. My second job was in Newquay, and there was another waitress that hated me for whatever reason. I don't know what it was, but she despised me, and she made my life hell. I mean, I'd hear her talking about me, and she'd make no attempt at hiding the fact that she was talking about me, not even behind my back, just in front of me. She'd be talking shit about me. And yeah, I mean, every job since, there's been someone. So yeah, the same kind of setup you had in high school, that's gonna be kind of the standard for most of your working life. I'm sorry to say it, but the point behind this vlog is kind of warning people that are just sort of getting to that point of like moving out and getting jobs, or even that are already there and they're just sort of starting out. It seems just to be a sad fact of life. So, I don't know what else I can say on the subject, but that's my words of wisdom for the day. So yeah, I hope that was helpful in some way. And if you've got any queries or questions, or if you want to discuss it in any way, shape or form, you can always leave me a comment in the comments section below deck. I'm on Twitter just as ScallyWagJack. I'm on Tumblr, Captain Jack's Log. I'll link all these in the description, so if you ever want to talk to me about it, if you've got any questions, because it really is a very steep learning curve when you first sort of start living independently and you realise you can't just run and escape these people. You know, you have to deal with it, you have to bite the bullet and just go for it. You have to go in and just make the best of it, and sometimes it's not easy. So yeah, anyone who wants to ask me anything, just contact me. I can't tell you I've got all the answers, because I've just, like I say, been living independently for 4 months now. That's not a lot of time, honestly. But it's enough to have picked up some things. So feel free to talk to me. And if you like this video, hit that like button. And if you want to keep up with my videos, my very sporadic and varied videos, hit that button down below, subscribe, and become a member of my crew. Almost snuffed up my own outro. Later, guys.